Arwe Legate and the victorious legion. Few legions have earned their names as thoroughly as yours.
无数人毫无意义的丧命，我不知道这到底算不算是胜利。
The price of victory is paid in blood. Legio Ferrata arrived and was disbanded a week ago. I trust by now you know the procedure.
是，我很清楚要怎么做。
Clarity of vision, a commendable but easily forgotten virtue. You have to discuss certain things with your companions, no doubt. Let me know when you're ready.
那么聊一聊最后要做什么事情吧。德亚尼拉，对不起，这一次让你。
Tell me, why do we not just march whole legion into Rome and push Lurco off throne?
因为罗马元老院没有王位。
It has special chair for man in charge, does it not? Call it what you will.
如果我把我的军团开进罗马，就会引发内战。
I am not bloodthirsty. I hope you know this by now. But when it is necessary to fight, you must fight. Rome is not as I had hoped, before I saw it with my own eyes. There is so much squalor and suffering. In Wild, it is possible for man to have dignity, even in poverty. In city, this is not so.
很久以来，罗马内部的不和都在削弱罗马的力量。如果用我们的军团夺权的话，或许会再次带来秩序。
I think so too. People in charge now. They benefit from uncertainty and fear. You could bring stability and peace. Anyway, I don't think I will stay here after we are done. It's time for me to face my past and move on.
This is a bad idea.
唉，你应该听到我刚刚说的话了，对吧？我们已经有了足够的证据，可以给卢尔科和他的家人定罪，让他们永远无法翻身。
Last time I saw Lurco, he was angry, but he was not in a panic. There's another trick up his sleeve. I'm certain of it.
或许吧，不过我们也没有别的路可以走了。
There is always a way. The years I've spent with you taught me that over and over again.
你认为他们会控诉我们放下的谋杀吗？
It's what I would do. Lurco is a dangerous foe because he knows exactly when to lie and when to tell the truth. He will tell the Senate that we have murdered his entire Praetorian Guard. You know that's not a lie.
犯下叛国罪的人必须处以死刑。
I am no politician, but as far as I can tell, the difference between a patriot and a traitor is rather blurry in the Senate.
你也知道，如果我们直接攻占元老院的话，是没人能阻止我们的。
People will still be able to oppose you. And this time, you'll have to kill a lot of people, not just those who deserve it.
也许不会，只要我们能以压倒性的力量进军，就不会有人蠢到胆敢阻止我们。
I wouldn't count on that. The world is full of foolish people.
谢谢你一直陪在我身边。
I'm good at killing people. And you somehow keep attracting people in need of killing. What I've done for you still seems less than what you've done for me.
再来，西尼罗斯、贝斯蒂亚跟凯索留到最后吧。
We should move.
我觉得我们该坐下来想一想，接下来的几天就会决定我的命运。
Ask yourself, what is my enemy doing right now? He who is on the offensive always has the advantage.
或许你说的没错，你觉得我们应该直接带军团杀进罗马，占领元老院吗？
I'm a warrior, not a strategist. I simply think we should act now while we have the initiative. He who strikes first usually wins.
如果他们发现我们谋杀罗马官员的罪行，你们所有人都会因我而受苦。
Then we shall suffer, but it will not be due to your actions. I am no simple service. We chose to follow you, whether we like it or not. A man carves his own destiny. If I shall suffer as a result, so be it.
如果换作你是我，你会怎么做？
I am not in your place, and for that I am happy.
很刺耳，但你说的没错，有的时候我还真不想当我自己。
Sometimes I do dream of being someone else. Someone other than you. Your life is difficult.
你一直都是位可靠的伙伴。
I am a free man. I do not follow. Our paths simply aligned. That is why I was there.
那如果是这样的话，那就感谢让我们成为同路人的众神。
In my experience, the gods of this land are not to be trusted.
嘿，
Domine?
最后一次把你的智慧借给我吧，老朋友。我有个非常重要的决定要做。
Your frustration is natural, but I think the personal stakes involved cloud your mind. Surely you have solved more difficult riddles in your life. Know that we have done all we can. It is time to cast the die and see how it lands.
你觉得我们手上有足够的证据可以让罗尔科永远无法脱罪吗？
I am no advocate, but when it comes to evidence, I doubt we can get more or better.
无论如何，我们都得继续前进，是吧？
Most certainly. Taking any action is better than doing nothing. You should know this by now.
如果他们发现你也犯下谋杀罗马官员的罪行呢？他们可能也会把你处决。
I have lived a full and bountiful life. This old man has witnessed so many things. Certainly, there are some unresolved questions in my mind, but isn't life a series of unresolved questions anyway?
我可能会死，希望你能照顾我的家人。
Young man, I've been taking care of your family since long before you were born. Now focus on the task ahead and make sure they never need me again.
你侍奉我侍奉得很好，西里罗斯，但我不能命令你走上死路。你已经不再是我的服从了，你自由了。
If you think I've been following you because I'm your Zeus, you're still a child in mind. I've been free for a long time now.
嘛，虽然我在按下那个选项之前，大概就知道是这么一回事了。开锁。
We are at the end now.
我怕的就是这个。你觉得会发生什么事？
I think we have enough evidence to get that bastard exiled forever. We will stride into the Pomerium as civilians once more, with pride in our eyes.
如果元老院觉得我们的证据没有说服力呢？
That is not an option. We'll need to make sure everyone understands what happened. We cannot count on the facts to speak for themselves.
我们杀了罗马的禁卫军，你真的认为元老院会赦免我们吗？
They will certainly take some convincing. It is unfortunate that we had to kill a few Praetorians. But let us not forget the fact that they were criminals.
或许我们该直接带领大军冲进元老院，让他们听我们说话。
What do you mean? Walk into Rome with swords in our hands? That would make us look like villains.
如果说这么多年我学到了什么的话，那就是冲突之后，人们只记得胜利者的话语。
Indeed, that whole mess with Lucia taught me that. So then the question is what you prefer, the truth or what's written?
这场冒险一直都很有趣。
It's been a pleasure, genuinely. You always stood by my side, even if it was against your own interests. I will never forget that.
那这应该是结局，或者说最后一场战役前最重要的一次存档了。前进吧。
Shall we store your weapons at the villa as usual?
如果我不打算这么做呢，维图斯？
What do you mean? You can't enter Rome with your legion?
不过如果我打算这么做的话，谁又能阻止我呢？
It's simply not done. If you decide to do this, you'll be a villain. No one will be able to stop you.
I will. I followed you everywhere, done everything you asked of me. And by Jupiter, everyone in this legion knows I will follow you to the darkest depths of Tartarus if needs be. But this is where I draw the line. I shall not be your partner in crime if you intend to attack the very fabric of our society. Rome is a republic of its people. The consequences of your actions will revert centuries of progress. I refuse to be a part of that.
换做维特里乌斯·鲁尔科，他也不会这么做吗？
How should I know? I am not Vitellius Lurco. Neither are you. Vitellius Lurco is the villain of this story. A fact you seem to have forgotten. Being virtuous is easy when moral actions benefit you. Everyone's good and kind when it's convenient. What reveals one's character is what you do when it's not convenient. Cross the Rubicon this way, and I can no longer stand by your side.
那在没有选择的情况下，那个道德是很容易遵守的。那特别是你的选项是大部分的人都认同的时候，就像你在路上捡到一笔，好吧，捡到10块，捡到100块，或者是捡到一件其实没有很贵重的东西，那么你试图想把它物归原主是很容易的一件事情。可是如果你捡到的是1000万、几百万、上亿元，甚至是伸手就可以获得更多利益的时候，那么在那一瞬间做出的选择，才是发自内心、毫无疑问的道德选择。可是呢，那就是你的选择了，凯索。我不能把大家的命运交到一群腐败的元老身上。
That is unfortunate.
It seems you have reached a decision.
你要是不想死，就别挡我的路，维图斯。从今天开始，罗马是我的了。
I was worried you might say that.
A pity I placed my trust in you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
下一个问题是，卢尔科到底做了什么准备？第4幕，罗马，木已成舟。那么到底会不会出现另一个布鲁图斯来刺杀我呢？凯索会是那个人吗？是说游戏是不是又停住了？你不要在我做出这么有决心的选择之后，才告诉我说，哎，不行，我这个游戏我不行，我好像卡住了。可恶！
Silence! You are behaving like chickens in a basket. Remember who you are. You are weak tricks, undefeated. We will win.
The men are unsure, Legate. Especially now that Aquilinus left us. Many are having second thoughts.
凯索做出了他的选择，我只是在做必要的事。如果有谁不同意我的做法，就可以立刻走人。
No one will come after you. But no, you will die as cowards.
We must be quick and deadly. The Legion must move in and take control of the city.
有什么办法避免平民伤亡吗？
Don't be naive. We have broken one of the oldest and most important taboos of the Republic. We are invaders of our own city now.
那卢尔科的军团在什么地方？
Disbanded, as Wictrix was meant to be. What we've done breaks with all tradition.
凯索要是没离开就好了。
I think he made his reasons abundantly clear.
那或许下次见面时，我可以改变他的看法。
Maybe. But what if you can't?
那就成为敌人。接下来就是谁先动手的问题了。
Is it really that simple to you? After everything we've been through together?
他们抓走了我姐姐，说不定会利用她来对付我们。
She's certainly a valuable hostage. We should solve that problem before we proceed.
We will need to move quickly if we want to grab your sister. A handful of us could do that. I believe this to be a matter of life and death. For Skywala is undoubtedly holding her hostage right now.
我要把斯凯沃拉从这个棋盘上除掉。在这场大计中，我的姐姐并不重要。每场革命都必须有人牺牲。
I wonder if you'd feel the same way if any of us were in her place.
这场仗和我们打过的其他仗没有区别，只要打仗就会死人。
That they do.
We will need to send a small group to Skyerweller's villa, regardless. We will capture him and liberate your sister if possible. With that out of the way, we can focus our attention on Lurko, our primary target.
He's not the only problem. We'll need to control public opinion. Eliminating the dictator will not be enough. We must take care of the Pontifex Maximus as well. As the religious leader of Rome, he has the power to mobilize people against us.
科塔他为什么会反对我？
I think he's not your biggest fan. You know he's held a grudge since the Asia campaign.
Keep in mind Cotta is an Optimus. What we've done goes against everything he believes in.
这种时候宗教力量真的那么重要吗？
Everyone believes in one god or another. Point is, people listen to him.
他应该躲在雷基亚宫。
Only him and the Vestal Virgins are allowed to enter the inner sanctum. But old traditions didn't stop us from bringing wheat tricks across the Rubicon, so...
我会和他谈谈。科塔或许是个难缠的老人，但他并不愚蠢，他会听进去道理的。
We can be very convincing.
It's a good plan. Once Cotta is out of the way, there is no need to worry about the opposition he might drum up against us.
Once we're ready, we'll need to secure the Senate with overwhelming force and neutralize Vitellius Lurko.
我们必须确保他逃不掉。
Agreed. This will never be over as long as he is at large.
It is very likely that the Senate will be full of senators. Vitellius Lurko might use them to shield himself. Keep in mind, we may also encounter ordinary citizens trying to protect the Senate against our assault.
那就更好了，所有人都会看到他是怎样的懦夫。
Perception is crucial. They will not see him hiding behind them. They will only see us cutting them down.
I believe there's not much else to discuss. The longer we wait, the more we risk failure.
你希望会有什么惊喜吗，卡莉达？
I expect nothing but surprises.
贝斯蒂亚，你觉得我们会赢吗？
You don't enter the arena expecting to lose. We will win, as always.
老头子，你还有别的看法吗？
I believe there's only one way to find out.
这一切你怎么看，德伊亚尼拉？
The risk is great. But if we win, to rule all of Rome, that would make it all worthwhile.
好了，各位，关键时刻到了，来掷骰子吧。
As you command.
好，然后重点是，我记得刚刚的过程中是可以去补充道具的。然后我先回房间一下。虽然有一只火把可能没有材料的，但是我一定要把它补起来。雷基亚宫，当罗马还是一个王国时，雷基亚宫曾是王室的住所。如今这里建有马尔斯神殿和丰饶女神的赫普斯的圣所。没什么好选择的了。
I should have expected this, you arrogant bastard of a fallen family.
那我这么做不是为了个人利益，是不是为了个人利益？这并不重要，重点是你想当哪一方，胜利者还是失败者？
You take me for a turncoat, that I will betray Rome just to save my own skin?
那我相信你是个理智的人，听听你的良知吧。你很清楚卢尔科是个骗子。
A bold appeal for someone in your current position. But you are right. Vitellius Lurko is a murderer, a schemer, and a masterful manipulator, and we made him dictator. Very well. I will act as if this conversation never happened. Do what you must. I will neither aid nor hinder you. How I shall align myself will depend on your actions.
再来，那提比略维特里乌斯斯凯沃拉的别墅，他和里维亚纳以及他们的孩子住在那里。 看来是来不及了，各种意义上。
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? Hey, who's this? Hercules! Kill them too!
李维亚纳不能死，消灭所有敌人。李维亚纳在这里，但所有的敌人不包括斯凯沃拉，所以没问题，我可以的。或者说，斯卡沃拉就算出事，好像也没有什么问题嘛。这里，那你在这里，我在这里，开始。还差1哦，真是可惜。不过结果是一样的，站到你的背后了。好吧，虽然不是很愉快的事情，但我想我们现在是可以并肩作战的了。怎么说，你都是我亲爱的姐夫嘛，对面有弓箭手跟枪兵，打倒了。丢盾牌成功，然后在这边撒一点铁蒺藜。接下来剩下你了。这边有可能会从这边过来吗？如果是这样的话，挡在这里吧。然后你来这里，应该说是我。结束。你这你这，我不知道该怎么说你才好。好吧，既然都这样的话，那马拉松。耶！我觉得你这家伙没救了，各种意义上。
That's the last of them. Truly. 至于我们亲爱的姐夫踩了2次铁蒺藜就算了吧。
Enough of this! Stop!
那等等，你刚刚在保护他吗
What did you think I was doing? She is my wife. Of course I've been protecting her.
Forgive my husband's tone. We thank you for your timely assistance, brother. I don't understand why these lictors were trying to arrest me. Not lictors. Look at their clothes. These are legionari. Ferrata.
没时间细谈了，你现在有生命危险，跟我们一起走。
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. Tiberius and I love each other.
I understand how this must look from your perspective, but I swear I would die before I allow harm to befall my wife.
我没想到会变成这样，不过好吧，照顾好我姐姐斯凯沃拉，否则我会来找你的。
Do not worry. I'll get Liliana and the children to safety. And thank you. I will never forget this.
真的是令人不知道该做什么反应才好的事件。总之，姐夫祝你们幸福。希望不会，希望之后我不会看到你们出现在敌方的阵营，或者是被当成人质之类的。希望不会啦。
With the Pontifex Maximus out of the picture, our legion has been able to enter the Pomerium. Weaktrix now controls all roads leading into and out of Rome.
来找我姐姐的人都穿着铁臂军团的制服。
That's troubling news. I'll put the word out among our Centuriones and gather more information about this. If Ferrata is mustering, we'll have a big problem on our hands.
那干得漂亮，但这个时候不能掉以轻心。
Wise words, Domine. The city is still not under our complete control, as the current consul Lurko remains a formidable threat.
他可能还有盟友。
Our actions have forced even those who hated him before to take his side.
There are many important men now trapped in this city, with good reason to move against us, politically or even militarily. Let's hear some names.
庞培即使失去了和军团的联系，也绝不容忽视。
He commands no less than 4 legions in Hispania. If he somehow finds a way to bring word to them...
We need to take him out.
Or win him over.
If possible.
鲁尔科的私人卫队只剩下科尔维努斯了。
He's a shifty one. There's no knowing where he might be.
I'm told he hides in the Campus Martius. Perhaps we can pay a visit and rid ourselves of him for good.
It seems like Gowinus would prefer to be on the winning side. That we can use to our advantage.
是说加图跟西塞罗绝对不会想站在我们这一边吧？他们是支持共和的。加图和西塞罗控制着元老院的精英阶层，但他是站在我们这边的吗？
Are you kidding? There's no way Cato will support you after what we've done.
Then we must take them out as well.
Let us not rule out any alternatives to violence just yet. Given a compelling argument, we may sway the senators to join our side.
看起来我们应该去拜访一下庞培、加图和卡尔维努斯。
We don't have much time. We'll have to split up.
You are needed here, Legate. Our true quarry awaits us at the Senate. We have preparations to make.
We should think carefully about who we send where. We may yet be able to solve this situation without bloodshed.
庞培呀，庞培的话，你解释事情的方式，大将军应该能听进去。如果可以的话，我希望你能把庞培争取过来。
If that is what you wish, I will do my utmost.
那贝斯比亚很熟悉战神广场，也很熟悉那里的角斗士。
It will be just like old times.
加图跟 Cicero。加图跟 Cicero 要派谁啊？德伊安尼拉交给你吧。我不觉得那两个共和思想、共和主义者会赞同我们，那更别说加图是一个偏执的正义狂。德伊安尼拉交给你了。
If it is what you wish,
尽可能动摇他们，或者用别的方法。
I agree. Our mission is not to keep them alive. We control the peripheries of the city, but the inner districts are still putting up stiff resistance. Clearing a path to the Senate may prove very difficult. Valete, may Fortuna be on your side.
哦，这个地图看起来没得选择了吧？
Personal accountant, physician, and administrator of
I
legatus.
know, Cineros. There are times one's reputation precedes oneself.
您好，庞培，我很荣幸能得到您的认可。那我猜你已经知道我为什么会来这里了，是吧？
Judging by what's happening to the city as of this moment, I'd guess it's either to kill me or to enlist my aid.
当然是后者了。要是我的主人怀抱着暴力的企图，那就不会派我来这里了。
Let us listen to your words then, hoping they won't fail you.
关于我们目前的这场冲突，能询问一下您的立场吗？
Let us make one thing clear. You have created this conflict. I am merely watching things unfold as of now. My mind is not made up yet.
您应该不会想支持维特里乌斯·鲁尔科吧？
I consider many things, Serwe. Supporting the rightful consul of Rome is something I will probably not refuse if he seeks my help.
鲁尔科是个外交家，他牺牲了人民的利益，挑起了战争。他实际上并不了解战争，也不了解战争的后果。
In politics, everyone thinks of their own profits first. Why should I join you instead of him?
因为鲁尔科没有抢先来找你。
Very well. Tell your Dominus I will remain on the sidelines. You have my word.
哼哼哼。OK。
Stay back, Bestia Tabat. You are surrounded by my best gladiator archers.
相信角斗士不明智的，他们的忠诚并不牢靠。
You're bluffing. I paid them handsomely.
对某些人而言，有些东西比钱更重要。
Some people are foolish indeed to fight for the losing side. All right, I'll humor you. Let's say you have me outnumbered. The fact that we're still talking means I have something you want. Let's hear what you have to say.
既然为失败的一方而战是愚蠢的行为，那你为什么还在为了鲁尔科而战？
Even if Lurko dies, those who kill him will be branded criminals. I have nothing to gain by supporting you and yours.
你的朋友全都死了，你凭什么认为你能活下来？
You're so naive. Friends only get you killed, and I am alive, aren't I?
大概是因为我们的军团长想留你一命，希望你能加入他这边，他愿意付给你慷慨的报酬。
Handsomely. My fee can be very handsome indeed. Can your legatus part with, say, 10,000 denarii?
你真是个幽默的人呐！很好，那你就当个没钱但是好笑的家伙，准备上路吧。
We shall see.
是你。 西比里乌斯还有你，希纳森。几年前我们夺回军团长宅邸的时候，我们曾经并肩作战过。
That's right. You paid us almost double the going rate.
I spent a whole week entertaining myself with Rome's finest wine and least fine whores.
那你愿意加入我们吗？看在过去的份上。
I will.
I will as well. To Tartarus with this stingy son of a dog.
这句话超好笑的啦！把那个吝啬的家伙送去。OK， 死徒成年兵、重壮年兵、火把油、箭筒，哈哈哈，还行。壮年兵的位置，我没有在重点兵有重甲任命里位，好，比想象中的好一点。OK， 好。 开战。那重甲兵同学去捡个油，然后跑到这边，反正一定打不到他们的话，那就没办法了呢。这是什么？为什么会有这个奇怪的？总之，吃我的油啦！ 然后有带火的是谁？啊，用掉了。角斗士同学，上来油。他是不是早就预料到会出现这种状况？算了。那总之你也捡个油，走到这边，他应该在这附近吧？不过可惜的是，火把在对面。Bestia 马拉松，点火把。你也捡个油，应该会用得到。好，被迪亚捡到的火，这边只有一位啊，好吧，那丢。好嘞，没有看到那个家伙，他真的跑走了吗？妈，总之再捡个火，这家伙是个土匪嘛。没打倒就算了。好，再来弓箭手。我是蛮希望抢到一个制高点啦。这边吗？毕竟这边有个油桶太危险了，我一点都不想站在这里。打倒了。就这样吗？我觉得我应该可以试着吸引一下敌人吗？距离不够，2连击。那就这样吧。不对，这家伙还可以再移动。问题是，人呢？不在这里的话，还得去找他。谁呀？在那里啊！他又跑过来了，这里代表人不在这边，那该怎么做呢？再来的话，这个有盾牌就没办法了。 这一位不管他也会倒，所以先不用特别理会他吧。主要是这家伙绝对躲在这附近，但如果他要是跑到上面去的话，我也抓不到他，很麻烦。好，这边 Bestia 没办法打倒这一个框框，但是至少可以丢他个火把，然后再捡个火把。解决了。哦，出现了，果然站在高台。修起来啊！不过没关系，这一位是友军，这句话好像也蛮过分的。好，等一下，好，垮了。那我们愉快的上去看看。啊，出现了，竟然待在哪里？可恶！弓箭手这个位置射不到吧？可以耶，但是爆低的。那就没办法了。好，虽然你是友军，但我还是要帮你的忙。哼哼哼哼。啊嘞，哦，你还没倒啊？啊，对不起，我忘记你的存在，对不起。又爬上去了，各种意义上干得不错啊。这个地方射不到，这个地方有遮蔽物。那我们亲爱的 Bestia 上去跟他那个高台生死斗。闪避不错。这个角度丢不到了，好，那就剩下你了呢，应该没有其他人了吧？好，不攻击吗？没成功，可恶！ 中间浪费了一回合，不然应该可以让他不用受伤的。这个我觉得没救了。
Prepare yourself, Kikero. He has sent the Scythian woman. We are meant to die here today.
一点都没错，我知道你们是绝对不会加入我们的，因为你们是有原则的人。我不打算开条件冒犯你们。
There is nothing proper about what you're doing, Scythian. But do try to kill me properly.
弓箭手有2位。 哎呀，好吧。不过这个角度可能会射不到人，果然是看不到。更重要的是，这个只有一条路的话会很麻烦，只能用扩散伤害了。好，还可以。然后我们亲爱的元老们会喜欢毒气弹吗？ 然后这一边嘛，至少我还有火把嘛。讲至少这个用法词的用法好像怪怪的。不过他都已经打了，我好像也可以退下来嘛。好。然后前进，打倒了，那退下来。 火把，丢石头，找起来了。
I have small problem here.
Here you go. Be careful next time.
火力变得好弱啊！这就是，嘛，其实也无所谓啦，反正一样。这边也烧起来了。 其实我还有火焰弹可以丢啊，气大火。不过重点是要消灭所有敌人，所以就比较无所谓了。好吧，这一回合。真是勇敢。 不过没办法救援。不过我可以砸个水。角度问题。8点，够了啦。再来，弓箭手稍微往前，看不到，看不到，还可以啦，就这样吧。 再来的话，这个角度应该射不 中这个倒了。哎，好麻烦呐！后退。恐吓。这是什么铁笼生死斗？
You have made me mad now.
好了，回败了。
We are nearly done. Go, get the last one.
I'll kill you all.
最后一集了。
Hour of reckoning is at hand. A grim task awaits us.
It's time to formally declare martial law. Not every citizen will take kindly to that, I know I wouldn't. So let's make sure we control the market when the news is read.
我的敌人或许会想办法引起骚乱对付我们。
Unlikely. Formulating a plan takes time, a resource we have so far denied them.
Many of the senators who still oppose us employ gladiators for their own protection, and other less moral purposes. Of course, they all have their own lictors as well.
到时候会有多少刀斧手和角斗士
Depends on how fearful they are. The more cautious among them will hold their people back, to defend their own villas or to fortify the Senate.
There's more. We've received reports that individual men from Legio Ferrata have taken up arms against us.
他们的武器是哪来的
We believe they have retrieved their equipment from the Gallic War.
在罗马的大街与训练有素的军团士兵战斗，这不是我们最不想看到的结果。
All of Ferrata would be no match for a single cohort of weak tricks. A few scattered legionari will pose no threat.
It's not just about the legionari themselves, Bestia. They might rally the citizens against us.
Our legion and theirs did not exactly get along. But still, our people will not be happy to fight Roman legionari.
现在说这些还太早了，把你的报告给我看看吧。你的任务进展如何
Let's just say there were some dissenting voices. No one will hear those voices again.
It's a revolution. As I understand, these things rarely happen without some bloodshed.
我们需要传令员来宣布，目前正在实施戒严。
A declaration of martial law is just so many words. It means nothing unless we speak from the very heart of Rome. We need to be at the Senate.
The consul is holed up at the Senate with his remaining supporters. It may be the most heavily defended building in the world at this point. But you're right, Sirway. That's where we must go.
我们已经把街道控制住了吗
To the best of our ability.
你这么说是什么意思
There are just too many streets to control. Rome is a huge city. The Forum Romanum and the rest of the Capitolium is still contested.
铁壁军团的其他成员有什么消息吗
Only those few who have taken up arms for Lurco of their own initiative. Unlike Legio Weaktrix, they were disbanded as per tradition. It would be very difficult for Lurco to quickly muster his forces.
I would really think thrice before underestimating that man, Prima.
我们必须把鲁尔科赶下台。
Easier said than done.
是啊，如果征服罗马真的有这么容易就好了。
Then she would have fallen long ago. I see your point.
The Forum is heavily fortified indeed. Our legionari are trying to keep the Capitolium secure, but the consul called upon the citizens of Rome.
They are eager to defend their republic, with their lives, if necessary.
变成这样的共和国实际上是他们的敌人。
With all due respect, I do not think they're in the mood for a detailed political discussion. In their eyes, we're nothing but bandits now. We must make our declaration of martial law near the Senate.
如果鲁尔科想办法召集起了铁臂军团的其他成员，那我们的谏言就不起作用了。
Even the few stragglers who took up arms again on their own initiative could scuttle our plans. But since we control the access routes, we can funnel them to a specific position.
Where a dedicated group of defenders can shut the trap and kill them all. A sound plan. If we can spare another group for the protection of the newsreader.
The most difficult task will be the main assault. You must fight your way through all their defenses to reach the Senate.
今天我们要书写自己的命运，一起赢得伟大的胜利吧。
Today we will fight to the death. Tomorrow they will sing about us. All right. Time is of the essence. No more talk. You have all heard the legatus. Prepare for the final push.
总之，对我还是要回去补充一下我的那个战术道具。不行，我已经变成了没有希腊火跟毒气炸弹就不行的身体了。当然是丢到敌人身上。